Okay, welcome back to our study of Psalm 62. We're in verse 4 today, which says, "They only plan to thrust him down from his high position. They take pleasure in falsehood. They bless with their mouths, but inwardly they curse." Selah. Okay, so this is kind of the second verse that's talking about the enemies. The first one, as we looked at last time in verse 3, was addressed to the enemies. How long will all of you attack a man? But now he transitions away from addressing them personally, and he just talks about them. It's almost like an inside look at their battle plan and what they're trying to do, how they're going to go about seeking to destroy the king. And so you kind of have repetition of the word they, because he's talking about them. So at the beginning of these first three phrases, you have they, and then in the fourth phrase, you have it in there as well. So just remember that in each phrase, you're going to have that word. And the question kind of is what is their plan? What are they planning to do? And the answer is that they're planning to thrust him down from his high position. And that is everything that they're trying to do exclusively, right? We have this use of only again, which is that same word that we looked at a few times ago, is that word alone. So this is exclusively what they're up to. They're pouring all of their energy and all of their effort into destroying the king. And it's just kind of another one of those, if you take the first letter of a few words, it sounds kind of funny. Thrust him down. If they thrust him down, what's going to happen? Well, he's going to thud, right? So they only plan to, they're trying to make him thud, just to thrust him down from his high position. And then how are they going to do that? Okay, what's kind of their method? And their method is that they take pleasure in falsehood. So deceit, lies, is the way that they're going to try and take him down. They're going to manipulate and backstab him verbally. And I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but that's a discouraging, painful place to be when you have people spreading rumors or telling lies and trying to tear you down with manipulation. And the next two lines kind of detail out what falsehood looks like. It looks like this. Well, it looks like they're blessing with their mouths, but inwardly they curse. So you have blessing and cursing, and inside and outside. So on the outside, this is very political. On the outside, they're praising him, they're rejoicing in him as king, they're saying nice things about him. But behind his back, and who they really are, is what they're trying to do is spread these lies about the king in order to bring him down. And the way that this second phrase in the New King James is translated so much better. It's they delight in lies is kind of, I think, is how it says it. It's just much more kind of action-packed, power-packed than they take pleasure in falsehood. But that's what they're doing, is they're delighting in lies. They're trying to bring him down with deceit. So just those few things to remember, that most of the lines start with they, and then the last line has they in it as well. What are they trying to do? Thrust him down, thud. How are they going to do it? Taking pleasure in falsehood, which looks like blessing with their mouths, but inwardly cursing. So today, verse 4, 25 times, verse 3, 20, verse 2, 15, and verse 1, 10 times. And when you say these, try to, after you get verse 4 down, maybe saying it 10 times or so, include verse 3. Say 3 and 4 5 times, and then say 2 through 4 5 times, and then 1 through 4 5 times. And so that you're actually kind of getting the flow of the text. You don't have to say them individually that many times. Try and say them together so that you're memorizing the psalm as a whole. So the Lord bless you as you continue to seek to hide his word in your hearts.